Welcome back to the channel. Today we are exploring one of the most collectible and often overlooked coins in Australian history, the 1981 Queen Elizabeth II 20-cent coin without a mint mark, and yes, it can be worth big money in uncirculated condition. Let's get started. To understand the 1981 20-cent coin, we have to look back at the decimal transition of 1966, when Australia replaced pounds, shillings and pence with a new decimal system. The 20-cent coin introduced during this period replaced the old florin 2 shillings and became one of the most used denominations in circulation. By 1981, the 20-cent coin had already become a familiar and reliable part of daily life in Australia. However, it also represented Australia's growing minting independence, as coins were no longer primarily produced overseas. The year 1981 marked a time when Australia's economy and minting technology were advancing, making coins from this era important markers of national progress. Now you might be wondering why your 1981 Queen Elizabeth II 20-cent coin does not have a mint mark. The answer is simple: Australian circulation 20-cent coins traditionally do not feature mint marks. These coins were produced primarily at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, which typically does not mark its circulation coins. However, some special issues and sets may have small identifying marks or proof finishes. The lack of a mint mark does not mean your coin is rare or an error. It's simply how these coins were struck. Still, coins in uncirculated or proof condition hold collectible value because they preserve the design and luster exactly as they left the mint. The obverse of the 1981 20-cent coin features the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by the British sculptor Arnold Machine. This portrait, used from 1966 to 1984, shows the Queen facing right, wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara around the edge of the coin. You will find the inscription, Elizabeth II Australia, 1981. This design captures a youthful and dignified image of the Queen, symbolizing continuity and leadership across the Commonwealth. On uncirculated coins, the Queen's portrait retains its full detail, with sharp lines in the hair tiara and facial features, untouched by the wear of circulation. The reverse side of the coin features one of the most iconic designs in Australian numismatics, a platypus swimming through rippling water, designed by Stuart Devlin, the royal goldsmith and designer of Australia's entire 1966 decimal series. The platypus, one of Australia's most distinctive native animals, symbolizes the country's unique wildlife and natural beauty. The design is dynamic, showing movement through the water with intricate curved lines that represent waves. The numeral 20 appears prominently beside the platypus on uncirculated examples. The details of the platypus's fur and water ripples are sharply defined, and the background fields exhibit a strong mint luster. The 1981 20-cent coin was struck in cupro-nickel, a durable alloy consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel. It has a weight of 11.31 grams, a diameter of 28.52 millimeters, and a milled edge. These specifications have remained consistent since the coin's introduction in 1966. The cupro-nickel composition gives the coin a silvery sheen and excellent resistance to tarnish, which is why even older coins from the 1970s and 1980s often retain their brilliance. When properly stored, the combination of sturdy metal and timeless design makes this coin both practical for everyday use and aesthetically pleasing for collectors. In 1981, Australia produced approximately 37.5 million 20-cent coins, all for general circulation. While that number might seem high, finding uncirculated examples today can be challenging, as most coins were used extensively in daily. Many uncirculated coins were preserved only in mint sets or collector rolls, making them desirable to collectors who prefer pristine original Condition pieces, although it is not considered a rare year, the 1981 coin remains historically significant as part of the long-running Devlin design series that continued until the late 1990s. High-grade examples are sought after for completing decimal coin collections. When a 1981 20-cent coin is described as uncirculated, it means it has never been used in circulation and retains its full mint brilliance on these coins. You will see a mirror-like surfaces, no contact marks, and strong design definition. Grading agencies use terms like MS Mint state followed by a number such as MS 60 to MS 67 to describe the coin's quality. The higher the number, the more flawless. The coin collectors often look for coins with full luster and no discoloration. Even a small nick or dulling can reduce the grade and value, so preservation in coin flips or holders is essential to maintain their pristine look. Now let's talk about what your 1981 20-cent coin without mint mark might be worth. In circulated condition, these coins typically trade for their face value around 20 cents AUD. However, in uncirculated condition, their collector value ranges from $2 to $6 Australian dollars depending on the sharpness of the strike and surface quality. Coins from official mint sets may reach $8 to $12 Australian dollars. Exceptional coins graded MS 65 or higher can be valued at $15 to $25 Australian dollars or more. Proof versions from collector sets can reach even higher prices among enthusiasts. While not a rare coin, it's first class condition and iconic design make it a worthy addition to any Australian decimal collection. And that wraps up our deep dive into the 1981 Queen Elizabeth II 20-cent coin without mint mark, a timeless piece of Australia's decimal coinage legacy. This coin reminds us how artistry, tradition, and technology came together to produce something both beautiful and functional. In uncirculated condition, it showcases the craftsmanship of the Royal Australian Mint and remains a favourite among collectors worldwide. If you enjoyed learning about this coin, do not forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more videos on rare, valuable and collectible coins from Australia and around the world. Comment below and let us know, do you have a 1981 20-cent coin in your collection? We did love to hear your story and see how your coin compares